you.
Oh!
I'm good.
Oh no! It's on the spell. Oh! Be careful there, Jack. Alright.
That will be in the vaults very quickly.
The guiding light and the visionary. Let's hear it for him.
Woo!
Wow, well, after all that, Chris, everybody else. Well, what can I say? I said a lot of good things about your arcade. I mean, wow, I just came from work today. Let's say, like I'm still working at work. But I just need to say this, you know. Oh boy, I gotta mention you, and you know, when I work, and sure, I said so many things about the Galloping Arcade. It's my lifetime athletic. Member friends, coworkers. I'm not talking about me. I like to work with the arcade, which is like anyone. My second home. This is my third, I guess. The second home. I love my career. Not everybody can say that. I've been working at lifetime athletic for 17 years, and most of them, they see my titles, but where do they step foot here? But there's always been an good OCD issues about being ambitious, and I'm a administrator, a political general manager, and I always had a business proposition. Someday, I pray that you and our beloved general manager Sheeps, guys, a little ghost action, not right away, but this time. Let me tell you something, Lifetime Athletic is not your average health club. It's a multi-billion-dollar health club that cares. And the one in Blue Ridge is friendly, and we give a damn. Really.
Woo!
And you know, and you're no different. You fight back to the service too. You have to stand like here's your Tommy Waffles, the best snow player. And I'm doing all right here. I'm not boring anybody because the last ones are so goddamn.
James, Jimbo, what did you think of this last year of gaming? Here at the
heavy. I didn't want to take scores in, but it was heavy, tough, heavy. I'm sorry I talked about business, but I just had to bring it up. That's just my condition, eventually. But it was tough. It was a tough year. You get older, wiser, adapting, adjusting, and trying to share some visions and ambitions, not about me, but for other people to share the arcade love. Whether it's at the seats that we do in the workplace or the pinball expo in and
well, you make it out to so many of those events. And that, again, we talked about community. That's one of the big things to being a part of it. And as we said, this year, I know you've been a little not in the scoring community as much. I'm hoping this is the year that we see Jimbo Slice back in the main spotlight.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
There's so many games.
No scores safe. Really?
There's not.
But you know,
but that means that those scores aren't safe from you either.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You like competition. My dad says to me, this place thrives on competition. You always seek for new blood. And you know, if you got blood, come and get it. Like AC/DC. Okay, but still, like I said, we'll talk about lifetime. And not now, but our time. Still, it's a goal to have in mind. Eventually, your time, but still, you are the visionary. You are the guiding lights. And my God, God bless you. Thank you very much. Let's go. The guiding lights.
Thank you so much. What other gamers of the year do we have here? I see the one and only Matt Walters.
Matt Walters! Hello, Matt.
Thank you for being here, man. It would not be the same if you weren't here. I agree. For me. You were originally, it was Matt Rocco, James 1.
Well, you know that, right?
You came in. You're very personable. You're a community guy. You're able to talk to people. You built this scoring foundation. You were at the start of it. New people were coming in. They're watching you. You're there, putting your bricks down, building. We have a lot to thank you for. And Walter, let's hear from him.
I just also want to say that there are so many people that go into a Gamer of the Year that don't win the award. There are so many people who compete against each other every single year, and only one person gets to win Gamer of the Year. And there's only a handful of us. But I would not be a Gamer of the Year without a lot of other people who have never won this award who may be a better gamer. So I just want to give a shout out to some people. Mazda Segovian, Christine, Brian Kita, Jeff Lucas, Danny D. Alex Sam, Tim Vermillion, Tim Vanderkolk, Robert Vale, Sean Quigley, Kevin Bosey, Jason Crow, Brian Shillo, and to the contenders for this year's Gamer of the Year award, I want to say good luck, and that everybody makes everybody better. It's an important part of this community, and I appreciate all of you. And I'm so impressed by the caliber of gamer that we have at the T20. I was following the results closely. I couldn't participate this year because I was on a work trip, but I followed the results closely, and there were so many great scores. And I just want to give a shout out to some current scorers who are really impressive: Tony DeRose, John Winding, Brandon Travis, Jose Velasquez, Terry Glenn, and so many other people who I could go on and on. But as you know, this community is hundreds of people. There's over 200 people with a high score here for the world record. And it's a great thing to be a part of, and I'm so thankful to you, Doc, for letting us build a community here. We would not have a community. So many of my best friends come from this arcade because you gave us this. And I will be eternally grateful for you for the rest of my life because of that. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, Matt Walters! Woo!
Why don't we some more? Fred the Heart! Brad, what is up, man? Awesome hanging out with you this weekend at T20.
Yes, another successful T20 in the books. Well, it's going to be hard to follow Matt Walters after all this long returns. But I'd like to say thank you, like everybody else, for this great community. Matt Walters said, a lot of great friends that I've met throughout the years here. I've been coming since probably for school, but ever opened. When I found out about this place. But you alluded to it earlier about the community that we built here. I just want to give you a quick example. This last T20, I had Zurch, Eric Morrow, and David Keeley stay over at my house. And it kind of brought me back to my, like early youth. It's like 13-year-old me that would say this greatest thing that ever happened. We're just sitting around, eating junk food, staying up way too late, playing these games, swearing a lot because, that's frustrating sometimes. But that's what the great thing is about this place. Like just hanging out and having a great time. So thank you for 14 years and for a great time, and I guess you another 14 more.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
And Fred. Woo! Woo!
Who's the next game of the year that we have here? Why don't we summon forth the former game of the year? How was the week? No.
Our scores.
Pete, how was the year?
How was the year?
It's been great. I mean, I unfortunately haven't been here as much as I'd like to have been the whole year, but...
I need to interrupt you for a second.
Okay.
I can't say that a week goes by where somebody is coming up to me and being like, oh, that's Pete Hunt.
Yeah.
You are what you brought to this community, man. And the scores, you've made it, you've changed everything in this place. You set a bar for scoring in this place. You've set it so high. And literally, a week does not go by where your name is not mentioned in these multiple of buildings. So I thank you for all that you have done, man. Toast for life.
Yeah.
Well, I really, really appreciate that. This place means a lot to me, and I hope to be coming more. Had some health issues in the last year. Obviously I got my new job, but I had a few scores to put in. But hopefully this year I'll be around a little more. But it's been great to hang out the last couple of days. It's great to see everyone here. Like you said, Doc, the level of scoring is it's gotten so high. What we started as the original Gamers of the Year, people are just raising the bar, and it's great to see. So I wish everyone the greatest of luck, and whoever gets Gamer of the Year, congratulations. And yeah, hopefully see you around more next year. I guess that's about all I got.
One and only. Pete Hart.
Now we got Chris Blackie.
Who do we have next?
Chris Blackie. Tibbetts. Jamie Tibbetts.
Gord isn't, no Gord.
Where is he? Pete Gors is not here.
No. Tibbetts.
Somewhere out there setting scores. While we bring up Jamie Tibbetts.
Woo!
Another. The bookend to Matt Walters. Another bookend to Brenda Hart.
Okay. First of all, we got to shout out Gord. He wanted to be here, but he had to work. Also, I brought my T-shirt, so he's here in
He's
spirit.
here in spirit.
Yeah.
Gors is always here in spirit as
Everybody's
our
always here.
Sega System 24 hardware is running. Thanks to Pete Gors. Talked about him earlier today.
I was not here yesterday, so congratulations on game 1,000. I still remember a few of us OGs were here when you came up to us and asked if we wanted to start doing a new game every week. And how many years has it been? 9?
Going on 9
years, that's insane. I just wanted to reiterate what Walter said. I have a couple friends that I talked to from before my arcade time, but most of the people that I talk to on a day-to-day basis are people I met here. And I don't see it ever changing, so I think, we say it every year when we come up here. You've brought a bunch of us, I think, together for life, basically. And I can't wait to be standing here in 10 more years. Maybe we'll be on floor 7. You're on floor 8 in your golden throne or something as king of the arcades, I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm always glad to come back here, and I think one of the best parts about being here on the anniversary is it brings out all the old heads who've been here forever, and maybe we don't come enough anymore. It just rejuvenates us, and we look at each other and man, we got to start coming again. So hopefully we'll start coming again, making it a regular thing.
I would love to see that.
So thank you.
Jamie Tibbetts.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
Jamie.
People mention, they're like, oh, you built all these businesses. They're successful. They're obviously doing things. You've got 1,000 arcade games in one building. You've got Godzilla buildings. You've got mechanics. You've got all these things. And it is kind of like, what am I most proud of? Like, seeing the friendships formed here, spawning from this place, it's not even a question. That's something that a business, it can't give you that satisfaction of making people's day. Like that Chris likes to make people smile every day. I see it every single day from this place. And it's an amazing thing. It's amazing. So Jamie, I really hope you guys do start. I get to see your faces here and see those scores going in more and more. Who's next? I think we have Chris Blackie. Okay. Here's a microphone for it.
Check 1, 2. Hey everybody.
Woo!
you so much for coming.
Before the kind words come out, I figured I should tell a story about what this is. And I don't think it's going to top what Fat Chris had for you, but I like to think of this as a donation to you guys. So I went to Flashback HorrorCon out in Rosemont a couple weeks ago to meet the Warriors.
Yeah, that's Chris.
There was a vendor that was selling masks, and I found one very particular that my wife pointed out, and I was asking everybody, I was like, is this what I think it is? And should I get it? Turns out I got it. And I know Walters will appreciate this. It is something recognizable from a game you created. So, you want to hold this for me?
Let's see it.
It's Count Vladimir, Yoshikowski from Spectre Files.
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go! I have not seen the Count in a bit.
Yeah,
Spectre Files, Brian Cohen's creation of the Count. Amazing. That is insane to see. Thank you.
It was the only one there, and I was thinking, I'm probably never going to see this again. I was asking Tommy, I was asking Pete, I was asking Brian Cole, and I was like, should I get this? And they were like, I don't know. I was like, all right, I'm just going to. So consider it a donation to the arcade. I hope you can have this on display above the cabinet or behind the counter here. It would be really cool.
We absolutely will. Thank you, man. That is absolutely amazing. I was not expecting.
Yeah!
The Count here today. What I'm talking about, this community, so good to me, and I am a piece of it, but it is you guys that really make it all work. Because I'm just the fortunate one that gets to stand up here and kind of be like, hey, let's do this. And thank you, Justin. Thank you so much. Chris Plackey.
Yeah!
I know I'm not around here as much as I used to be, or would like to be, because the older we get, the more the real world kicks us in the ass. So it's hard to keep up. But this community that Doc has brought together, everyone's still really cool with each other, and I'm always keeping an eye on scoring. I'm always tuning into Monday Mystery. Everyone here was great. So it's good to see it still striving, and you and your staff, you guys are always so great. Special shout outs to the hype man, Josh Pitts, for hosting. I know it's not GGA events, but he hosts tournaments here at the arcade, which brings more people together, and it keeps people like me motivated to come in and knock some heads. So it's always fun. Shout outs to him. Shout out to GGA Shady. Helping me get more involved in the FGC and training and help me level up. So that's what I like about this community. Everyone's helping each other out. So this is a big thing. It's a big deal. Hey, congratulations, and I hope you enjoy the Counts being here at the arcade.
Very much too, man. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Chris Plackey.
Chris Plackey.
We have in store for the future. So.
Thank you.
All right. You'll have to count eventually. Chris.
We're another game of the year. Summon forth, performing the game of the year, Andrew Wasco. Andrew, what is up, man? Thank you for being here.
No problem. I always love coming here for this anniversary. Been coming here for about 5.5 years now. Never a dull moment. I always love seeing what the new game is going to get us first. Unfortunately, I missed T20, but I love seeing that emergence.
I'm telling you, your record
can't wait to
scores.
see that unfold.
There's so many games over there. We sorely missed having you there.
I got that
Stir
from
up
WRM.
those scores a bit.
That was a great team. I watched the leaderboards, adversary,
It's hard to keep track of them, but they're there.
So I really want to see somebody push the surf, take the crown. I
see you giving it. I see you being I'm rooting for you, dude.
Well, we'll see.
Every Monday.
We gotta get through all the gamers over here that are talking speeches first. We'll see though.
We'll see. I'm gonna get in the competition.
You kind of become
Maybe they're next.
the new
It's
benchmark
2025.
of scoring.
7 minutes.
I gotta start
Thank you
now.
for that, for continuing to push everybody forward.
Gotta get rocking
Yeah,
rolling
I
soon.
enjoy it.
Mario Brothers is what I'm trying to
Trying
get.
to learn new games.
The world record.
That'd be interesting to get.
Push everybody else.
Five-
I see
beat
a
that
lot of
5
these
million.
guys come in and just starting to push me, to be honest. There's a lot of good scores going on.
I've been
Shouts out to
trying to
Chip Dancer's been putting up some really good scores.
It's the one
Tony,
game I go
as
to.
mentioned before,
It's like
a few others. Like Claudio Capello's another one. I've seen him put up some really good scores lately. So it's good to see more people get involved.
Because of the, you know,
Just putting in coming in,
damn
not being a regular,
have that custom.
but it's coming and put some really good scores, especially on games I'm familiar with. Pushing me to try to set up those scores myself, just laying back and saying, like we've done with that. I always love being pushed, especially my life playing.
It's kind of a
Getting to the
ridiculous
next level and then trying to once you see certain games that didn't have to before, like now I got once you see you learn how to get some extra points sometimes. It's always fun.
Well, I appreciate it, and I thank you so much. I'm so excited for this upcoming year to see how you especially take to some of these challenges that we have coming up for you.
I'm always up for the challenge. There's so many games here I haven't scratched the surface on. Always looking for that next game that I really want to put some time into. But you know, there's so many games. There's something for everybody. I'm going to enjoy seeing some of these T20 games on the floor. There's a couple I really want to make.
Thank you so much, man. Andrew! Who else? Who else?
Steven Lucas.
Steven Lucas!
All right, Steve, you know that pinball expert.
You so much to the community. You cut promos. Yes. You're hyping things up. And we thank you for doing that. It is definitely bringing the hype to things.
Promos, a podcast, bringing in various gamers from the Ghost and other places, and getting their stories out because we don't hear from them. And you don't have time to do a podcast. You're too busy getting the next Monday mystery game, and then T20. You were getting 20 new games, 21 new games ready, 22 technically. And you're a busy man. You're the busiest man I've ever seen, and so I had to help you out a little bit with talking about the arcade.
When we thank you for that. As we've seen yourself do podcasts on your own, we've seen, heard the streams, we've seen game streaming, we've seen the hype man himself, Josh Pitts, doing his own tournament. That's communities within a community, which it's an amazing thing. And we love seeing that. It's big, even on the pinball side, the tournaments, we've seen people running their own tournaments down there. Pinball Expo tournament.
This has been the most physical belt all year. I've taken this around the Midwest, showing it off at various arcades. Missouri, Wisconsin, Illinois.
Be good.
And hopefully, this coming October for the Pinball Expo 40th anniversary, I'm hoping a lot more gamers will come after this belt. If
There's gonna be a new
we have
belt.
it, though.
There's gonna be a new belt.
Pinball Expo, make him an offer he cannot refuse. Make him an offer to come back. You hear me, Bob?
We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? We're in talks. We're in talks.
Alright.
Easily in our top 2 favorite shows that we do.
Missing the headband.
Yes.
He is missing the
Pinball
headband.
Expo, phenomenal group, so many people. And the hype behind it.
They should have given him the headband.
So many players are coming out just for that belt.
They should have given him the
We do,
bandana.
we
Ah, well.
want to see more out there.
Yes.
No, ask. If I gotta give a speech, I'm not gonna give a speech. Well, I wrote bullet points.
Uh-oh.
but I don't know if I'm going to say it today. The only thing that I did cover with him on stuff is physical belt. Yes, I've been in scoring stuff lately. I can't seem to get out. It's been difficult. But then again, I have to have time to practice the games too. Even though I don't have any, I kind of cut back the wrestling stuff. I think I have more time for game. Well, the podcast took up a long time because then I have to prepare for the cast every week. So
It is. It's always difficult. It's just a tournament like T20. You really have to have good time before.
yeah.
What are you going to focus on? And it's true.
Speaking of focuses, yeah, fighting games. There's been a lot of that this year. I'm not known for being a fighting game player. And I participated in Bloody Wars, almost all of them, except for a couple. Firestone I had to miss. But then again, Josh kicks my tail on that one every time. He kicks everybody's tail. Except for Aiden Cordova. He kicked his tail.
Wow, a name drop for Aiden. A name drop for Aiden, though.
And I still have the goal to win all the active titles. I had a plan. If I had to go above and beyond to win Gamer of the Year a second time, only 2 men in this room have ever done it. Egon and Drew Wasco. I had planned to win all the remaining belts. And no, the podcast was the community activism portion. Well, not really panned out. Jumbo Slice beat me fair and square at C2E2. So you're talking about bringing stuff back, maybe the 10X or something like this, or something, a new type of title. Or maybe the old tournaments we used to have. Konami Week, Sega, Salt of Sega, the Action of Atari.
Yep. This year, we are going to surprise some people. And you cut out the things that are illogical. You're left with very, very few choices. What we look at for Gamer of the Year, there's many things. There's who's participating in the community, who's jumping out and doing things. And like, there's so many people. We could look at guys like Fat Chris. We could look at Kevin. We could look at Josh. They're building things. They're building this community. You can look at other players that don't do that. And then those players go in that. They're like, okay, well, they don't have that. And then it's all rated as well. There's community. There's who's showing up. We see some players who are here almost every week. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. But some people, the ones that are here, they go in that category. The ones that aren't here all the time, they go in that category. It narrows it down even more. We look at the people who were Gamers of the Year. They're driving up the difficulty of getting this illustrious title that we have right here.
Oh, here we go. Well, this is it.
The title is Gamer of the Year. I saw Matt Rocco and James White go back and forth, slugging it out every single game. They loved every game they were playing. I watched Matt Walters come in, elevate everybody's game, make them all play better. He showed people how to compete with him. And they would take his scores, he would take them back. I think back to that, and it was such an amazing time in this scene. He would lose a score, take it right back, and then he'd show the person what he did to do it, because he'll just do it better the next time. That's a bold thing to do in a competition. And I look at stuff like that. I look at who's doing that, who's setting scores, losing them and taking them back. And to be honest, it didn't happen much. People would lose scores and they're off doing something else. Okay, well, that's one of the coolest things that I've seen. I've seen guys like Pete Hahn come in and master like 120 games. Not just set world records, setting scores. This is the game of the year. This is a scoring title. You better be setting some high scores if you're going after this title. Pete Hahn at one point had well over 100 world records. That's insane. Who's setting world records this year? World records are great if there's competition. I'm not seeing that competition this year. I can't look at things from that level at this year. I can't. It didn't happen. And that's people saying, hey, pick who gets this belt. I'm going off of data. I look at data. Who is doing these things? And I've heard everybody. It should be this person. It should be this person. And there is only one person that has really been, it's an interesting situation. We have to take it down to the competitions. I look at C2E2, I look at Pinball Expo. We saw the players that attended. And in all honesty, it was very few. It was, I think Pinball Expo, I think there was like 3 entrants.
No, we didn't.
How can I pick from 3 entrants? I can't. Your top 10 isn't there. Nobody's coming. It's a different creature. The data is becoming more and more difficult. And that's why. It's why I'm learning. I'm learning from all of you. We have to change. This stagnant state that we're in, we're not hyping it up enough. We need to make things crazy. I remember when Stephen Lucas won his Game of the Year belt, we saw people come in. They wanted to challenge him. They went after his titles. They went after his scores. And it was like, that's interesting. Stephen held his own against 8 or 9, like basically 8 Gamers of the Year that he was fighting all at once for his scores. It was impressive. It's the competitions that really drive this belt. I have to look at the biggest competition that we hold. The most fairest level playing field. And that's where the competition lies. And that is T20. And that is why your Gamer of the Year is your next 2-time champion, Sirs!
Wow, he's not here. Come on.
I hear it. I know it's not what the crowd wants.
Yeah, well.
But there's going to be a lot more games. There's going to be a lot more.
I did kind of second guess
I
this
don't
because
think some of these scores
to be fair, I kind of second
this
tournament
and it's only
had 2 champions.
So long.
Yeah, but it goes back to that scoring aspect. Zers is
Took
crazy.
somebody that
Zers is
didn't play
crazy.
Mortal Kombat.
It's crazy.
They knew how high score.
Josh.
I think we're gonna weight things a little more on that. I think you might all be receiving some communication and personal challenges. We'll see what you can accomplish throughout this year. It's gonna be interesting, so I hope everybody enjoys it.
See what the new year's gonna be having.
Never attempted before, and we'll see who walks away with the belt next year. But for now, your Game of the Year is yours.
Woo! All right. Yeah, it's not an error.
It has been an insane 14 years. And I know I talk about the amazing people I get to work with day in and day out. GTA Tommy Waffles, making every stream, making every at the arcade.
Love you, Tommy! Love you so much!
Jesus Christ.
Down in Productions,
Yeah, your wallet's gonna die,
we
homie.
got Brandon Diaz,
I'm
lead artist in
well,
Productions.
let's let it die tonight. My stomach is ready to go.
Reproductions.
I will gorge until
Our
I can't go more.
engineer, he does so much. Sir for Brandon Diaz.
Shot for the next one.
The Ghost has been in the
community.
We will
going
learn.
on
We
20
will learn all
years.
that later.
DJ
Our
Jeremiah.
next step. We'll learn all that later. Our next step is me getting Verbal Ace ready for Fan Expo. And step 2 is Anime Magic. We got panels to get ready for.
Shady.
That's our step 2. So we'll put that
All down
on
in
the
Productions.
You heard about the winner?
Wayne,
You know what? I'm not kind of surprised. I thought Jim was gonna have it.
David down in Productions.
I thought Jim really had it. I really thought Jim was gonna have it. I'm actually
Josh.
shocked, seriously. I wasn't expecting that, but it makes sense.
Regular David.
I said I
It makes sense.
regular arcade David.
All right, I need to. All right. Do me a favor, get the closing parts of Dr.
Gene. Jim, Joe, Matt Fowler. Everybody, this is a team that makes this place work. We have in Pinball Master Tech Ken Walker. Down here at the arcade, we have the one and only Master Tech Doug Fox. These games you're enjoying, many of them worked on by Doug Fox. If you see him, you need to thank him. It wouldn't be the same without him. Our newest ghost, Adam Stonehouse. Anytime a new tech comes in here, so very rare. Each one of these machines means so much to me. Let anybody touch them. It's very difficult. He came in on T20 week, where I'm in I basically just grind on making games for 2 weeks. Adam came in and just killed it. So good. Amazing tech. Game 1000. Doug had to go. Doug left. Me, Adam, and Brandon finished this game. Adam is going to be a formidable addition to this team. So I have to thank you guys for everything. My guys, the people I get to work with, round of applause for them. The Galloping team. As always, I have to give a huge shout out to the ghosts who have been around. Lumbo, Jerry, Chris Galutri, everybody that we filmed with. Have to, as always, give a huge pay of respect to Steve Campbell, who helped all this be what it's become. He had the foresight and the vision to help us when we needed help. And what a tremendous thing that he was so proud of this place and what it did for Brookfield. We have to give a huge thanks to Brookfield itself. They've been so helpful in making all this happen. We have to give a huge thanks to the people, the contractors. We've been putting on the people that we work with, especially Mark, our electrician. A monster, the best electrician that we get to work with. I'm looking at Zach Chris to see if he's listening. I don't think he is.
What I do? Sorry. Electricians are the most badass people on the planet.
Casey and Luke Construction. Justin, you know, we talk about growth. Starting today, I know it's been, what, 8 years of people saying, that Schmuckstrom's is a little warm. That ends today. 5-ton unit going on the roof to cool off that Schmuckstrom.
Wait, what happens when you guys have to start doing the construction on a roof then?
So many things.
And that goes away.
A ton of people. I have to give thanks to everybody here. I have to give thanks to everybody in the street.
Okay.
I have to give a huge thanks to Year the Phoenix for doing all of, they've been documenting stuff. Craig and Craig's whole team. Amazing. Amazing. The list is endless of people that make this place what it is. The players that travel here from around the world. The people that sell us these games, these cabinets, they let them leave their collection. Guys like Jonathan and Troy, who let these games leave their collection to be here for everybody here to play. It's an amazing thing. And I am humbled and grateful for what this arcade has given me. I get to wake up, can't get here early enough, and I can't stay here late enough. With the exception of getting home to the girlfriend, who is truly amazing and understanding. So Mimi, thank you as well, for me. I'm here about 100 hours a week minimum. And it's a lot. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of the people I work with. I can't get enough of the people I get to meet here. They travel in. Insane for me, the people that want to like talk and hang out and just, hey, I want to shake your hand. Thanks for opening such a place. It means the world to me every time somebody tells me that. Because I know that person has been made happy by this place. And it's an amazing thing. Thank you to all these people up here, these industry people, for making these amazing games. They are the best of all time. These games are timeless. The games that we're playing now on console and stuff, will they stand up? Who knows? We know these games do. Your Cuberts, your Rampages, your Mortal Kombat. This year we're going to see at least another 52 games into the arcade. Waffles, we're getting very concerned about that. We'll figure it. It has been 14 years. I couldn't imagine not getting to come in every day and live the life that I do. You've all made it the absolute best. So for 14 years, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. Hopefully it never ends. The plan is that it's indefinite. And I see as many people that are here, I see the people in the stream, I think that's possible. The arcade scene, I don't think has an end. And that's something that makes me really happy. So, on that note, I will wrap this up and just say thank you to everybody that has made this place what it is. So until next time, thanks everybody. This is Scott back from the Galloping Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Woo! Thanks a lot, everybody.